according to Fair Vote, only 60% of the eligible voters in America voted the last election. And of all of the voters who were between 18 and 21 who voted, was only 45% of them. So as you can see, there's a lot of decreasing when it comes to voting, so I want to explain why you should vote. So when it came down to in my analysis, I asked you guys, what kind of do you guys identify yourself as? And the majority of people said they really don't know. So, I mean, as the previous presentation, you know, we've seen Republicans, we've seen different partisans. As you can see, this is Republican versus Democrat because Texas is a Republican state. We actually have a Republican governor. No one in our class could guess who was the current governor because everyone thought it was either Rick Perry or Mitt Romney, or they just didn't know. Someone special said Tyler Perry. So I was really confused for me, like, really?
Someone special?
Like, I was like, really? Okay. The truth is Greg Abbott. He just came in office this year, so I can kind of understand why you guys assumed it was the previous one, Rick Perry. But there's like big differences. I see myself as independent, and a lot of people, there was only 4 people in our class that saw it as independent. There was a tie between Democrats and Republicans, and the majority, again, they just didn't know. And there's big differences. I mean, conservatives are pro-life, and liberals are pro-choice. And usually liberals are more comfortable, usually vote with Democrats, and conservatives are with Republicans. So to get something straight, I'm not here to tell you specifically who to vote for, but the fact that you need to be voting for the people who you think should be running our country, because that's essential. As we all know, not all politicians are educated or even wise or smart. A lot of them just BS whatever the hell they want people to say. For example, Palin, who knows the story of Ferguson? The Ferguson case, everything went? Okay, well, whenever it was her time, like, you know, different politicians talk about the different problems that happened. Palin here thought Ferguson was the person who died. She didn't even know that Ferguson is the place that all this happened at. Her host had to correct her 10 times about it in her interview because she didn't even know what was truly going on in her own country about racism. Donald Trump is going for president. When June 16th this year, he straight up said those words on television whenever he was asked about illegal immigration. I think we can all just rule out the generalization that all Mexicans, specifically what he said, are rapists, because that's ignorant and something really stupid. I mean, do we really want these kinds of people to be voting? Do we really want these people running our country if they don't even know what's going on in our country and they're having these hasty generalizations? All right, so here's the game. I gave a list of different things that we have today, and I want you to guess which one doesn't belong of all of them.
Ooh. What are you doing? Just presenting. Okay. No 40-hour work week?
Nope.
Oh, I got it.
No safe abortions.
Nope.
That's
We qualified. No.
No right to
no
workers' compensation.
No public schools. We have public schools.
No,
all of the above.
That's what I'm saying. If voting didn't change anything, we'd still have none of these things. Which basically what I'm saying is like we have these things today. But if
Because of voting.
Yeah, exactly. But the truth is it's a trick because all these things are what happens. I mean, women's rights is the 19th Amendment. Civil Rights Act of 1964. We do. Yeah. Yeah, like things like that. So with voting does change things. I think a lot of people, it's a big misconception that voting doesn't change anything in this world, and that's completely wrong and oblivious. So I want everyone to say hi to Alice Paul.
Hi, Alice.
Alice Paul well, she's the reason why women have the right to vote today. And I'm going to show you guys a video of something.
Bro, she probably scared the fuck out of the guy.
So she went to jail because she went to the White House with 500 other women and she protested about the fact that women didn't get to vote. And so they put them in jail because they became a little bit more radical and a little bit violent about it. So I'm going to show you guys a clip of a movie that they on HBO just did about her, but she just passed away about like 10 years ago.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's really old, I know. Miss Teller. It's not letting me.
142 years old.
Wait, why is it?
Oh, you gotta click on it.
What do you mean?
Drag it over from the.
Enable editing. You got to enable editing up there.
Yeah.
Now
It's
drag it
not
from the
letting
home
me.
screen.
Go
Go to the
Oh, I'm
right.
talking about from this. What? Can someone help? Toby, help.
So you feel smart.
Makes you feel smart.
Yeah, makes you feel pretty smart.
Bro, this gonna make me get done.
Huh?
Oh, cool. Oh, force.
It's not.
Well, it'll just load. Hang on, it'll take a minute.
You played it with a snake game. That's what I do.
Have you seen these things where they like draw the Nike symbol and they like draw like the it's satisfying. Watch it.
How you buy this?
This one's FedEx.
Oh, that's all this stupid shit.
Please tell her. Can I like pause time when it's like loading or like?
You got to let it load. It's just slow, very slow, because
Yeah.
it's.
So can we like pause my time?
Alright.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm not going to count this,
Oh, okay. It's like.
but I'm rolling the camera so I can fast forward through it and take it off your time.
alrighty. Yeah, like it's still going. It's just.
I don't know, I don't want that pencil back. I don't know how to draw those.
It looked like the whiteout thingy.
You never had a white one?
No, but it's like, it's the tape whiteout. It looked like that.
Oh, yeah.
And that kind of like.
Yeah, it's not letting it.
I don't know why it's taking forever.
Like,
Is it because are there too many windows open?
I think so. Like,
Well, let's close as many windows as we can. I mean, don't close your presentation out, but
oh, the other one was on power.
Just pause it.
Just pause it.
And rewind back.
Just refresh it.
oh yeah, can we refresh it maybe?
Get off of the Wi-Fi!
This sound's not.
Are the speakers on?
Yeah. Shut up. I've seen your spelling.
This one, I'm breaking
Yeah.
I thought it was
Okay, but this one's about, oh, my life just began. She's pregnant. Let's see who it is.
My life
Which
just
high school
began?
kid?
What are you talking about? Your life just ended.
I know what you mean.
What you talking about?
Ooh, an error
I
occurred.
don't know this girl, but she looks like she just graduated high school.
Our school?
I don't know. I'm good commercial.
Hold on. I think that's It's the what?
That's okay. It's giving me time to catch up here.
I know. I'm trying. Like it was working. Like I don't know if like, the Wi-Fi's like packed up today or.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Let's expose it. Because there's a lot of it.
oh, I may need to be signed in.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. You know, yeah. In fact, you want to email that to me, or
Like
it'll,
the actual video?
or no. Well, no, it says an error occurred. It's not you. It
Yeah,
would.
it's like the Wi-Fi is like.
It is. It's
I mean,
not.
like the videos work for everyone else when they went on YouTube. I don't.
Did you hit refresh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I just need to get this sound.
Oh my gosh. Wait, why are there 2 windows open though? You see there's 2. Yeah, close the second window.
Where?
Up there, isn't that the second window? Up, way up at the top where it says Sister Giant.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Oh.
Something different. Like all the different.
Miss George, you haven't gone yet, have you?
No.
I'm going after her.
Okay.
If it actually works.
Yes.
Because I have to go.
Yes.
Never have my name on them. And it hurts.
Who do I need to call?
Yeah, like all of the
Company.
Miss George, I will call and get it done because you know.
I haven't even seen her last
so
year.
official.
Miss George. Hi, Miss George. We have your results from Planned Parenthood.
Can I really call your mom and say that?
Like this is not.
This is not the video?
No.
Oh my God, I'm so mean.
Oh my gosh, I dare you to do
Yeah,
that.
go back.
I am. I'm going to call your mom. I'm going to call your mom and say, Miss George, we got your results from Planned Parenthood. I want to see if your mom freaks out. I'm just kidding.
We don't see all this. Just
Terrible.
Like the last minute.
Wait. She can think it's my sister.
I feel like Jack.
Oh, girl.
saying that stupid stuff.
This is funny.
People call my mom and like, you get accepted into the cell.
Oh, we're doing
All right, Domino's, 25 minutes.
I thought we were getting pizza.
Pizza Hut said they would be here by 1:05.
Insane.
What the hell?
So we had to do Domino's. Oh, I'm sorry, 15 minutes. There you go. Thank you, Sarah.
It's like the same.
How much?
It's like the last.
I know, hold on. I don't want to go too far ahead of that.
Oh yeah, or then it'll hack up. Oh no, it's working. Yeah.
Now it's. I had a dream last night, Juliet, that I was a drug dealer. Yes, I did. Because I'm so hard up for money.
This is wait for that line, like, because that's where it's loaded.
Oh, okay.
My neighbor is so rich. I mean, he lives with his parents, but I got to get in on.
Click, like, in the middle of,
Like right here.
no, a little bit farther down.
Right here.
And make sure the volume is up.
And then just like, wait. And again. Yeah. Okay.
You've been in church too long. Yes, I'm moving. They're force feeding her. I'm gonna explain that.
And you're gonna cook the noodles.
Maybe she get raw eggs.
Yeah, why not?
She get them chilled, right?
No, they put the tube like way lower, so it's supposed to be even do that too. So you can't hack it back up at all. All
So
right.
you need to quit going to
So
church.
when she went to jail, they tried because they couldn't still get any rights at all, so they got frustrated. So they started doing hunger strikes. And whenever you go to jail or any insane asylum, you have that's it. You
What's
have.
that movie called?
It's called Iron Jawed Angels. It's on HBO. She got like a lot of awards on it just because it was like so much. And at that time, you know how you see it's a plastic tube? They used a metal one at that time. Could you imagine doing that? And she did that for 3 more months.
Bro, I'd start eating for
They shoved
metal pipe down my throat.
They refused to eat because they were trying to, just like how African Americans during the 60s, how they did sit-ins. It was forms of protesting other people so that they could get the right to vote. This is how she looked afterwards. A lot of the women couldn't talk, couldn't walk. This is her, like they had to hold her and take care of her. 2 months later, women got the right to vote. So like, kind of did women's rights just because the majority of our people in this class are women, but just to show how much people sacrifice their time, their energy, just so women get the right to vote, just so anyone gets the right to vote. So it's a privilege that we take as Americans as granted. So, I mean, look at how many wars we've been. Think about like how many times we've sacrificed so much for so many people in this country and how we get so much. And just from African American standpoint, like, has anyone seen the movie Selma or heard of Selma?
I wanted to though.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. MLK, historically speaking, they picked Selma on purpose to march in because Selma had more than 50% of people who were African Americans, but less than 15 people voted there. Because the Caucasians who were in the police force, they didn't let them vote at all. They made sure that they stayed out of the polls. They put up things like grandfather clauses, poll taxes, you gotta take literacy tests, anyway, so that people couldn't get the right to vote. So just to bring awareness that, you know, from different minorities, women, African Americans, just so many different people sacrifice the right to vote, and we should be educated, and we should take things like that not as granted. So bottom line, vote like you understand that someone died for your rights. Thank you.